we are right now, fam. We are in Colorado and I'm freezing cold. So let's get inside and I'm gonna show you guys how I created my everyday winter makeup tutorial since I got here. Let's do this. All right. Hey guys, what's going on? I am currently in Colorado. I have seldom, I feel like on my channel, done tutorials for cold winter weather. My routine is obviously going to change because the climate is colder. So I thought I would just walk you guys through my quick little everyday look while I'm here in Colorado. And maybe you guys will leave this video with some tips and some tricks. I am drinking as much water as I can to avoid altitude sickness. It is no joke. So far, so good. Just got to keep reminding myself to drink water, even in this tutorial. So first things first, guys, I decided to prep my skin. I think that's honestly the most important thing you can do. Don't ever just immediately put makeup on when you get out of the shower without moisturizing and without actually prepping the skin. This is Eminence. This is the organic skincare line. It's definitely a more rich moisturizer. Okay, after I've prepped the skin, now we can move on to foundation. I'm actually going to be using this new one that I got from Bite Beauty. It's called the Change Maker, and this is a really lightweight micellar foundation. So it's definitely going to be hydrating, but not greasy. If I know I'm going to be out here in Colorado doing like little snow activities with my husband, it's like I don't necessarily want to put too much makeup on, but I want to have a little something on. Just a little bit goes a long way. This is the Fit Me concealer in the shade 20 Sand from Maybelline, and it doubles up really as a concealer and a highlighter. We like to do trips like this every now and then, and yes, we miss Teeny, and yes, I considered bringing her, but there's just something I think so important about showing your kids that love that mom and dad have for each other. I feel like time set aside where you can just not be on your phones at night and just spend an hour before bed really just connecting with your significant other. I have found that has just been so important for us, especially after becoming parents, where it's not that easy to have that alone time, you know? I'm just gonna set my T-zone area. I'm not gonna get super setty. I'm gonna be using the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush in medium 2. So in cold weather, you tend to get more dry, you can flake more, and your skin is just really up here, way high up in this dry altitude. So I don't wanna do too much setting with my translucent powder. A little coverage in those areas where they tend to crease, you know, in the T-zone area. And I'm using a beauty blender just so that I don't have to worry about really like reapplying and resetting as the day goes on. This is Rimmel London's Natural Bronzer, and it's a waterproof bronzing powder, okay? So this is in the shade Sun Bronze. I love a good waterproof bronzer, especially in weather where it's literally like sleeting a little bit. There's a little bit of like flurries up in the sky coming down. So it's nice that you don't have to like worry about your makeup, you know, going all over the place. Waterproof bronzer can take you a very long way in the day. I'm just gonna do a rough contour here. Hubby's back.
I could use a waterproof bronzer.
Where'd you go? How was your workout?
In the yoga room, and I was sweating like a wee pig.
What'd you do?
I just did some yoga and some push-ups and all that jazz.
Wow.
I'm gonna go wash my face.
Are you having a good time, honey?
Oh my gosh, this place.
Oh, something I forgot to note is obviously don't forget to wear SPF. I think that's really important if you're going to apply your moisturizer. Make sure that you do wear your SPF, because even when you're in the cold climates, that reflection right there that you're going to get from the sun when it reflects on the snow, that can actually give your skin more damage than laying out in the sun at the beach. Highly suggest SPF. For my blush, I'm going to actually use the e.l.f. Cosmetics Drugstore Cheek Blush. I also use this in my drugstore tutorial and I have loved it. You can definitely afford to do more liquid products in weather like this because you don't have to worry about it melting off of your face. It's just gonna sit there and look really nice and dewy. So I love being able to take advantage of that in colder climates. Just gonna add a little glow to my nose and my cheekbones with my Tom Ford stick. This is the Mageve, I can't pronounce that, 03 glow stick. So Teeny started preschool this week, and if you guys follow me on IG then you know that I was freaking out about it because she was not feeling it the first few days and I was just like 2 seconds away from pulling her out of it. And then so many of you online encouraged me, and fellow moms were like, hey, my daughter or my son did the same thing. It takes a week or two, it can take a month, like, but eventually they will love going to school. And so that really encouraged me to just stick it out, and I did. Now it's been a week since she's been going, and she's really starting to slowly adjust, and her teacher is saying they're seeing improvements every day. And I found out today that she actually was dancing when they did dance time, and that just makes me so happy because it's so easy when you see your kid crying for you as you're dropping them off. Like, it was brutal, and I'm so glad that we just got over that hump and we're starting to see sunnier days. Praise the Lord for that. Okay, I'm gonna apply that same that I used on my cheeks from Rimmel to the creases of my eyes, just to define them a little bit, to make them look a little bit more deep set. I'm gonna bring it all the way down, and I just wanna keep today's look really simple, so I'm just gonna do that. And then to the actual center of the lid, I'm gonna apply a little shimmer. I feel like shimmer just looks so good in colder weather. And I'm gonna use the Fenty Beauty number 3 palette that I got, and I'm gonna use the shade Heaven Sent. It's like a pink shimmery shade, and I'm just gonna glide it on with my finger. I actually forgot my brow pencil, so in that same palette, the Fenty, they have a dark brown shade that is matte that actually will work as a brow fill-in. Did you guys hear that? Literally snow falling off of the tent. Freaks me out every time. I'm gonna go back in with my Maybelline Fit Me concealer very lightly, and I'm just going to clean up around the brows. For my eyeliner, I'm gonna be using the Tom Ford Emotion Proof Liner in Dominator. So I'm just going to do my waterline. This used to tickle so bad, but then you honestly build up a tolerance, and then you can honestly just do it without blinking. If you decide to do lashes, great. But if not, it just gives you more of like a thick baseline to work with when you apply your mascara. And I really like how that looks. I used to feel like this made my eyes smaller, but there's something about it that just makes them look more defined. You can just gently blend it over the lower lash line to give that lower lash line just a smoked out look. Should we do fake lashes? Maybe we should, since I'm starting to obsess over the Ardell Wispies. I'm gonna do some fake lashes real quick, totally optional, but since I'm starting to, I don't know, warm up to these fake lashes that you guys put me on, why not? It's totally optional, and no, I don't wear fake lashes every day, but for the sake of this tutorial and my thumbnail photo that I want to look on fleek, I'm gonna apply the fake lashes, okay? So while this dries, I'm gonna move on to my lips. I'm actually gonna use the Truffle Lip Liner from Dose of Colors. It says BKU. I don't know if that's the shade reference or what, but it's just like very similar to my MAC Spice. And then because we are in colder climate and I'm not trying to have my lips looking chapped and crusty like a croissant, I'm gonna be adding a very hydrating gloss. This Bobbi Brown is their crushed oil infused gloss. It's very similar to the Sazan Nude crushed lip color I did with them. However, that's more of a lipstick texture. This is like oil infused. The one that I wanna use though, that's not the right one. I wanna do like a peachy one. This is like a peachy color that I'm actually gonna be using. It is Sweet Talk. This is like my jam right here. I love a good gloss. So let's just go back to the eyes. And this is really the last step, and then I'm ready to go. I just apply a small amount of mascara if I know I'm gonna do fake lashes. There's the finished look. I got my beanie on and I am ready to go. I feel good. My makeup's light. It was quick, easy, and I hope that you guys took some tips from this video. As always, love you guys so much. Hope you'll take the time to like, comment, subscribe, and shout out to my hubby who we are celebrating his 30th birthday. Love you guys so much. Until next time. Mwah. Mwah.